Hello, everyone. Welcome to your Monday reading. My name's Holly, Psychic Medium Energy Reader. I will use cards as a jumping off point and to connect to the voice of Spirit or the messages of Spirit. They are tools. Please remember that. Anything you use in any kind of metaphysical practice other than direct communication with all that is, they are tools. So please don't let them control you. Okay. All right. So vibe of the day. I like to start there. Okay. So I got out my writable mug because I spent a little bit of time trying to discern what messages were coming through and the vibe and the feeling because it was kind of jumbled in a whole lot. And so I got the words celebrate and motivate. So not that we've got a lot to celebrate specifically, but what we can celebrate is our resolve, our drive, our strength, and our belief in what is right. So there we go. And that we will succeed. And that's what I'm hearing. We will overcome any adversity that is now happening. It is being exposed. So as people start to see it that we never thought would, we need to please, it's so hard, I get it. Please try to remember, we need to try to embrace them and help them to understand just it's okay as long as you learn from it and don't let it happen again and we try to regain the ground we've lost. All right. The other message was you can do this. And that's part of it. That was the part of the celebration. So it's not celebrate like, woo, everything's so grand. No, it's celebrate as in you have the power to do this. You have the power to do whatever it is you want. And the more you create a life you love, the more things around you will change for the better. So please take that to heart. Okay. And actually, this is starting to get a little bit cold. So I'm going to turn around to this side, the you can do it side, because, oh man, I have been drinking coffee all morning long. All right, so, and I'm doing this the day before. So, all right, okay. Yeah, we've got a little bit of a road ahead of us, but it's gone, Here's what I'm hearing too. And the deck I'm using, this is what the back looks like. It's a little pocket size. It's a Lenormand, and it's called something Blossom. Oh, I can't remember now. I think I got the box in here. Do I? Yes, I do. Yay! All right. It's the Sweet Blossom. There we go. So Sweet Blossom Lenormand, and it's a beautiful deck. Absolutely gorgeous. And the card that fell out as I was getting ready to shuffle, it's card 19, and it's the Tower. Okay. And what I heard about this was that in relation to this message about you can do it, you are the Tower. And even though in this deck this represents authority and it could be a little bit of there could be a little bit to scale here. It's not quite a mountain, but the Tower, in my mind, and the way I'm receiving this and perceiving it right now, is that it's a tower much like a lighthouse. So you are a beacon of light, hope, and truth. You are the lighthouse. You are the tower. This is not like in the tarot with towers that are crumbling down. This one is standing strong. Okay, so that's what this means. You are a beacon. Don't underestimate your own power. Okay. I was wondering why I brought this out. I usually just don't even have this out among my myriad of stuff on the table here. Okay. All right, so let's get into it. Let's find out what's going on. What is the vibe for this week? It feels less daunting than last week. It almost feels like we've jumped a hurdle of sorts. And so let's see what comes up. Which deck? Unfolding path. I just heard it in my head. Unfolding path. All right. I was looking at a couple of the other ones, but this is the one Spirit wants me to take. Mother, Father, God, Spirit, Guides, and Guardians, please come into this reading. Sacred Selves, please come into this reading. Help me to understand what it is that you want me to communicate to the collective. What are the messages you want to communicate? Creator of all things, all that is, what are the messages? Angelic beings, what are the messages you want me to communicate to Spirit for Monday, first week of March? It's almost like the feeling I'm getting is that it feels like, even though I know we're in the middle of turmoil and chaos in pretty much every area, and this is a season of change, it is distinctly a sense of change, but I feel like the thought forms of change have already happened. And you may only have an inkling of how big this is going to be, but the wheels have already started. The wheels are in motion. And it's almost like when you see a cart or something on wheels and it's going down a hill, it's picking up more steam and momentum, and it would take more work to stop it than just to let it get to the bottom. And I'm hearing carrying goods and services. So there's going to be a shift. And this is, I feel like in personal lives, professional lives, we are in the season of change, and the shift has already happened. We just have to catch up with it. Okay. What is the message okay. What is wow, okay. Let me just look at these really quickly, because they just came flying out. And this one, when I picked it up, it actually jumped out of my hand and across the table. So I guess I really need to look at that. These are good cards, you all, just on face value. All right, the first card is the Chariot. I always see this also as a strength card and an emotional strength card, because that's my association with that animal. The Chariot. Nine of Fire, Nine of Wands. And then the Star card. The Star card is the one that when I picked it up, it actually flew across the table, felt like pulled out of my hand. So this is wishes and desires come to fruition. You're going to be on fire soon. You are going to take off in ways. You are going to have the energy to do all the things that you thought about doing but seemed almost impossible just even a week ago. And I'm looking at these backwards because that's the way I have no idea why I'm doing it this way, but this is what I'm called to do. But we started with the Chariot. So this is going to be coming in. You are just going to intuitively know what to do, when to do it, and at what speed. There's going to be a lot of fire involved. And it's also a 9, and they're saying, look at the number, look at the number. So this is going to be closing out of a cycle to begin a new cycle, and it's going to be a new cycle where you are going to be a powerhouse and nothing is going to slow you down or stop you. You will achieve what you want to achieve. On the bottom of the deck, there's the Moon. What is the Moon about? 7 of Cups, making decisions. Okay, and this is the 4 of Pentacles. So someone is about to make a decision. For some of you, it may not be always a popular decision, but it will be a decision that will change the course of your life and other people's lives for the better. This feels very positive. It feels very energized, and that message, the writable mug message, is making a lot more sense now. What else have we got? Okay, they don't want me to use this deck any longer. They just want me to get these 3 cards out, and I'm going to leave them out. Now we're going to go to the Light Seers Tarot. Okay, so what have we got here? What do we have in the Light Seers Tarot? We need clarification, please. We need clarification. You're going to know what direction you're going. and you're going to know just intuitively, with strength, with clarity. Yeah. It's going to be so abundantly clear, you will not be able to not do it. It will feel wrong not to move forward in whatever way you are called to do this. Whatever part of your life that's in, it feels like something you're going to do personally that will have consequences that are far-reaching and long-ranging in your life and in other people's lives, but that will, and I'm hearing will bring peace and harmony. And even though this didn't come out when I was shuffling, as soon as I mean, it was the oddest thing. It's like it came out of the middle of the deck and just landed. The other thing that's coming is that we are getting ready to go into a very ramped up psychic time right now. So everybody's abilities are going to be on overdrive. Spirit is going to be stepping in. So instead of questioning it just, why or how, just say, what is the message? And you might agree with it, you might not. That's your call. And that's free will. All right, the one that came out is the King of Swords. Kings of Swords are very intelligent. They are sometimes sharp. They can be sharp. Sharp-witted, a sharp tongue and a sharp wit. However, this is someone that once they make a decision, the decision is made. Period, the end. This is going to, and it said open the deck, and it just kind of opened up on it to where it needed me to be. 10 of Pentacles. So this is going to be about stability, family, security. Show me more, please. Help me to understand where this is going. Help me to understand. I do feel that King of Swords in particular, and of course I always make a point of saying this because it's true. I mean, gender is sort of irrelevant. It's about the energy of the card, but that feels distinctly masculine. I'm going to take this. This one just didn't want to play along and go back into the deck. All right, 3 of Pentacles. So there's going to be a coming together, and it's going to be related to finances, money, work. Well, finances, money are kind of the same thing, but it's going to be related to work, and it feels like business. So there's going to be a coming together. It's not certain how, but the path is going to be made clear and open up. All right. But yeah, it felt like, and that could be an aside for something else. That could be a reading within a reading, because it doesn't feel like it's attached to this other part. Okay, no, it isn't. So that 3 of Pentacles, that is a reading within a reading. So someone is about to make a job change, a career shift, a blossoming, a welcoming, a coming into your own, but it will involve other people. And I'm just hearing use your resources. Now, to get back to the previous reading with King of Swords and the Chariot, the 9 of Wands, the Star card. There's still something yet to be known. There's still something yet to be seen in this. Could you give me something specific? Could you give me something specific that would help whomever this reading is for? And this is a general reading. Please remember that. So whomever this reading is for, could you give me something that would help them to identify? It's that King of Swords. Something about a masculine energy with a very analytical mind. Tell me more about that. They don't want me to use this deck. That was just to get that tidbit of information. Okay. They want me to use this one. We are all over the place today. The Neoteric Feminine Tarot. Okay. So, Mother and Father God, all that is of the divine. Spirit guides and guardians, sacred selves, whomever this is for. Help me to understand, clarify They don't want me to clarify. That's why they wanted me to get this deck. They don't want me to clarify that King of Swords. They want me to clarify for whom this is for in the collective. Whom this is for in the collective. So this is going to be on the other side. This is yeah. So this is the other side of it. So they're not going to they don't want to clarify that King of Swords. And I'm not sure why. Oh, because we would be infringing on their free will and for whatever they're doing. But we can look into the motivation of those of you who are watching now. All right, so this is for whomever is in the collective that is on the receiving end of whatever that King of Swords is planning or thinking. What is the message? What is the message for the collective, please? Who will resonate with this, and what do they need to know about their part in this? What do they need to know? Okay, this was also to help me get to that point. All right, so keep going this way. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that one didn't really want to come out. Let me put this off to the side. We've got 3 here. And a 4th that was sort of hesitant. So what else have we got? That's going to be a concern. In terms of, for the person that resonates with this reading, it's going to be what they're concerned about. Okay. And we've got 3 more that came out. All right. Anything else? No. All right. Now, Knight of Wands on the bottom. Okay. So let's see what we've got, and let's get them in the order in which they came out. We have High Priestess, Justice, 6 of Wands, again, King of Swords, 2 of Swords, 2 of Cups, 7 of Cups. This is the one that I felt would discuss the underlying concerns or fears. And they may be founded, they may not be founded. 7 of Cups. So if this is your reading, your concern as the person who's going to be dealing with this King of Swords, your concern is simply making the right choice. You're asking the question, am I making the right choice? This is not a typical 7 of Cups, though, because it doesn't matter what choice. It's going to be the right one because they're all fun. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put that one back on top of the deck. All right, let's look at the bulk of this. So, the High Priestess. Intuitive, can manifest anything. Very feminine energy, but a very strong energy. This is not some little wave that can be easily manipulated. Justice, absolutely. If this is your reading, and she's holding a sword up and the scales down here, so it's the as above, so below, and coming into balance with yourself. When you find your balance, when you find your center of gravity, that is where you find your greatest strength, and that is your strength of manifestation and intuitiveness. All right, 6 of Wands. This is a victory march. They're not charging into battle. They have won the war. So something is that you are questioning that 7, what was it, 7 of Cups, wasn't it? Yeah. The 7 of Cups, I feel like the decision has been made and it is over because I'm hearing like a door shut. Okay? So, you are comfortable, you are confident, and you are riding into your personal victory. And here we have the King of Swords again. So it's up to you to make that. You are not floundering around and unable to make decisions for yourself in your own life. You are in charge of your life, not anyone else, no matter what they want you to believe or no matter what they tell you. You are in charge of your life. The decisions that will be made must come from a place of emotional knowing what lights you up and brings fire and passion into your life, and really truly asking yourself, what do I want and what is important to me? And I feel like that could be as much for that King of Swords as whomever this reading is for in the collective. And I'm hearing cross watcher. So if someone is watching who is the King of Swords in this reading, those are things to think about. So you may have a plan, but the person who is in the collective, who also has the ability to make decisions, is making decisions. Now, High Priestess, Justice, Six of Swords. So the decision at some point, and I feel like it's going to be later in this week even, it's going to be fast. There's not much turnaround time in this at all, which is kind of shocking. But it feels like what I mentioned earlier. It's like the decision, whether you realize it or not, in your heart and in your gut has already been made. So now it just needs to catch up to the brain and to the actions. So, victory. King of Swords. Two of Swords, a little trepidation still, a little uncertainty. I feel like, and then the next card, this Two of Cups, I feel like these two, the two either people, entities, situations, because it could be any one of those things, okay? It could be a situation, it could be a group, two groups of people, it could be two businesses, it could be two, but I feel like it's very personal. This is something about changing a lifestyle. This is something incredibly personal. That's the feeling I get. But then again, it could however it resonates. But I feel like that even though all decisions have been made, coming into victory, yay, King of Swords is coming in, High Priestess on the other side of it, justice will be had for all. This is a good, positive decision being made. There's still going to be some trepidation. There's still going to be some questioning, and there's still going to be a little bit of fear, and that's okay. Because ultimately, the Two of Cups, it's going to not only be a good decision, it's going to be a positive decision in terms of health and wellness, because the two snakes wrapping around, that's the sign of the caduceus, which is for the medical profession. And that lion head with the wings in the back, this is a divinely inspired union. This is a divinely inspired group. It will enhance health, vitality, and wellness. And if there's a little bit of fear involved, that's okay. That's normal. So overall, whether the King of Swords and the High Priestess realize it, the decision has already been made. It's a matter of expressing, coming to grips with this means change, being a little fearful of it, but then realizing you get to make the decisions. You get to decide what your life looks like. You have that much power because you're not at the mercy of whatever winds might blow you around. Okay? You. Remember that. You have control. And you can do this. All right? Okay. I really thought there might be a channel coming through, but it didn't. So I feel like that's still happening or working. So I have a feeling coming up very, very soon in the next couple of days or couple of readings, there's going to be a big channel coming in. I can feel it. I'm going to get one card just to round this out from the Priestess of Light Oracle. All right. One card. I bet we get more than one. But I would like a final message to round out this reading and to get us started for the week. All right. What is the final message for this reading that will help us to know what we need to keep in mind as we embark on the week? Well, it's card 5, indicative of change, with a bald eagle wrapping around this woman's head. It almost looks like she is the eagle. And the word is clarity, planning, and releasing illusion. I have a good friend who has been seeing a lot of bald eagles. And the word clarity is very important. I think this is for you. All right. I think that is so much for someone I know that I'm going to go ahead and see if another card will come out for the collective, because that's got to be my friend's card. All right. And the change I'm getting for you is not necessarily rapid outward change right away, but it's a core level internal change that will precipitate the other change. All right, so we have 2 cards for the collective. Soul Radiance, Phoenix Rising, and that goes along with the reading that I just had. All right, Sacred Breath and Sound, Life Force, Communication. Add these together, card 8, add this, card 1, and it's a 10, and we had added together a 10 earlier and a 1, so new beginnings. We are at the precipice of new beginnings. And look at the dolphin. I love a dolphin. There we go. Okay. All right. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Be well, everyone. Take care. I'm sending you best wishes for a wonderful week, and I will be back with another message. And I have a feeling I will be back at some point this week. I don't know when, but I know a channel's coming up. So I don't know where, when, who. Yeah, spirits are very, very close. And it could also be messages from past loved ones who are coming through as well, because I feel like that I need to do first before the channel. Okay. Well, anyway, this was your reading for Monday. This is your first reading for the week. And I think it's going to be a good week, and it's going to be, it might feel like a lot of activity, but it's going to feel like better activity than this previous week. This previous week was difficult. Okay. I am sending love and gratitude to all of you. Thank you so much. Be well, take care, and we will talk very soon. And yes, you have a perfect soul. And I do not have a perfect little clicky device. Okay. It's still not working. What's going on with you? All right. Let's see if it works this time. Because I'm bound to, this thing's got to work. All right.